happen say we don't tanda gidigba again today when be on Thursday for inside the year 2019. In case you dey see my face koro or you dey hear my voice when make you know say you still tanda gidigba on top of your chairman Ogbonge TV station Wazobia Max TV, the only station we dey always dey think about your matter. When you be say you know they pay money at all na FOC free of charge. Just turn your antenna small on top UHF channel 57. You get us live and direct. It don't happen say when time reach 7:30, we they bring all the top ogbonge tori where they come out smoke for inside our politics. And all the tori where they come out smoke for inside current affairs. We they practice true democracy. That's why we will give you the license to chook your mouth put so that you self go talk the way the thing pinch you for body. Our phone numbers that go shell on top of the TV screen. You pick your phone, start to green our line. And it not end for there, you physically carry your leg, waka, enter inside our website. That one is just www.wazobiamax.ng/ph. And you physically enter our tweet, that one our Twitter. That one just go at WazobiaMaxPH. At WazobiaMaxPH. If you go there, go drop your comment. So that all of us go talk for development for our organ that way they on top. Those people that will sit down at top position, they're going to say the voice of the masses, not the voice of God. Me, myself, collectively, and I know they ever forget who I be. My name now Ochuko Omiragwa. The only man we say may be like that for national peace, equity, and justice to reign. Based on tradition. Waka. Without tanda gidigba again on top. As in the heart. Anytime we call heart, we need to calm down because the matter today must come out smoke. Any other talk, it must come out smoke. But before we go tear you the ogbonge tori we come out smoke, may we first tear you what they call the cho tori. Anyway, the cho tori with them my hand here. The first one, now say APC candidates, they don't remove their name from the name. So if you say INEC come out today for National Assembly election for inside Rivers State. In short, this one, they call out Bevunu, it shocked me. They don't come out their name. Anyway, another one where they my hand for here be say INEC Resident Electoral Commissioner for inside Rivers State, where they call Obo Efaga. He call talk say the commission, they don't put their hand and their leg, everything will concern them. And they don't prepare well for the general election. Another one where the man be say some shops owner along Ukpolu, Rumigbo Road for inside Port Harcourt. They don't call River State government, say may they fix the drainage to avoid another flood this very year, 2019. Uniport management, they don't agree the terms with aggrieved as the students when they para. When it be say they drag them, go court, they don't agree with them. So okay, at least we now win. We agree with you now. Everything we now talk, we go do one with you now. That now waiting Uniport management, they don't agree to do. And now make we shook our eye put for the top of Ogbonge tori where they come out smoke today inside our political box a ring. And waiting be the matter where we drop on top of table, we want to iron, put fishes and get us so that it goes straight to where all of us will get a perfect understanding of what it be. The matter be say, APC still gets hope for Rivers State. APC still get hope for Rivers election. APC still get hope for Rivers election. I know why I talk 3 times so that you go understand where we come from and where we won't go. This matter, trust me, go come out smoke well. So, but make it not be like say we just start to the rush, they enter. I go jump at a small chicken libre, go take small Odara juice, take clear truth. When I come back, we go talk the matter one by follow. So not go anywhere because I is coming back. Welcome back again on top. As it is hard. We tell you now before, say we not be politician. We not be politician. We dey talk the matter the way it's supposed to be. We need to put sugar, we need to put pepper. We dey talk on life and direct. That's why now as it is hot. Because they say bring my cap, bring my cap. Nice small piquete touch big man head. Now we be the big man with the here. That's why we not go align this small piquete touch our head. That's why we still remain Wazobia Max TV. Anyway, the matter what we drop on top of table before we jump enter that small chickily break now say APC still get hope for Rivers election. APC still get hope for Rivers election. That might be the question we dey ask ourselves this morning. But first, may we check am first. May we balance am so that we go know how we want to run and pass. The Court of Appeal where they sit down for inside Port Harcourt, Rivers State, yesterday for the second time, God discharged the appeal when it be said the All Progressive Congress alias APC Institute, challenging the ruling of the Justice Chiwendu Wogu of the Rivers State High Court, wey nullify the party wards, local government, and state congress. You go remember, say, October 10th, 2018, the appeal judgment starts. On December 12th, will be last year, appeal court control the same appeal against the state high court decision for filing out of the time when the constitution. Last Tuesday, APC court carry leg go court of appeal again, go challenge the ruling of the same court. The court talk say the lower court not get the agbakara, the jurisdiction to hear the matter for the first instance. But the visiting appeal court panel, when it be said come shook hand again, they can't handle the matter. They can't still the same way carry the matter throw away for dustbin. Say because na pre-election matter and therefore they're not supposed to appeal the matter. Even if them go, it's supposed to be within 60 days after the judgment of the lower court. All these things might be the matter we call the shell. They make the round since. Everybody they do plenty cho for everywhere. But make we need to talk with you, we don't understand. That's why we carry and come and see the all today. So that we go get a perfect understanding of what really they happen for inside our state. Whether APC still get hope for Rivers State. That might be waiting we want to chook our eye put today, touchlight one by follow. But before we go start today, tear on the matter. Anytime we come like this, we dey always come with people where we say they know things and things. Where they go fit chook my put talk and the way they really understand them based on every. And today to my far right, we get no other person than Barrister Richard Wokocha, will be Associate Professor for Inside Public Law, Rivers State University, and are also the Chairman of Nigerian Bar Association, Omoku branch. Barrister Richard Wokocha, you are welcome to Asidiot.
Thank you, Chief Ochuko.
You know, say the same way we need to call on a barrister again, legal practitioner. Can be
not the same now.
Or not the same.
Maybe there are people who thought to take knife, cut him, and to take him and cut knife, not the same thing.
Not the same. So long as cutting take place for them.
Anyhow, you cut out.
You are welcome, sir.
Thank you, Ochuko.
And not be only night and dag, but we still get one. Oh, don't get my when it come to political matter. In short, in man, the sharpest result, na pra. Now there it they tear you. And I know other person that Jerry Omachukunwa, na public affairs analyst, aka JAJ. Now JAJ, I like to call you. Mr. Jerry, you are welcome.
I greet everybody where they wash for their houses and everywhere where they wash from. I greet you now. Professor, too, I greet you, sir.
Well done, my brother.
I'm not great. I share the detail. And cooperation, I may rise for too.
Correct. That's why for here we will more cooperate so that everything go blend well. Now, maybe we just shook our eye, put sharply. A lot of Rivers State indigenes, most in particular, Nigeria so, but most in particular, Rivers State. A lot of them still in the dark with this issue surrounding the Rivers State APC and their gubernatorial candidate. How you go interpret the judgment of the appeal court? Now, make a fair come from before we enter the legal angle, make a first get and first from the normal person will be like me and you and everybody who will just get interest for politics. How you go interpret the judgment of the appeal court?
Now me they ask now.
They ask JJ.
Our people say not be first person when reach police station and they win case. Even list, you get the one where you not even capture. INEC don't publish some list today of senator and House of Rep members. APC name not there. But they always talk, say it is not over until it's over. You get one case where been reached Supreme Court, where Supreme Court can say, you get how they do wrong. APC no go fit benefit from their stupidity. Say court can't give order, and they not obey such order. They can't go do their own. So at the end of the day, they can't talk that one finish. But they can't still say make they go back to the same court. But before then, the court don't give judgment, which is the Justice Wogu's court. So because of that now, they can't go the appeal. One, the court will say, okay, the case of the joinder, say they file and late. You understand what I talk so? Say they file and late. So because of that, the confess struck them out. But even that yesterday too, they still doing one kind. But be that as it may, he get the case too, within this case, now you know say, Oga will be lawyer here, go explain those ones. He get case, I take the born pikin. You understand? It just be like the case between the governor, the present governor of Rivers State now, versus Dakuku Adol Peter Asai, will be the candidate of APC during the tribunal. You know, say as they finish, they can't go for tribunal, they can't go appeal. As they finish for appeal, they can't go Supreme. For some matter when they come up, where the Supreme Court say Rivers State was a theater of war, because the court talk say why they carry this matter from Port Harcourt or Rivers State go Abuja. The court say Rivers State na theater of war. Everybody court say okay, maybe matter don't finish. But at the end of the day, this whole Supreme Court can't judge say, oh, Governor Yoso Wike, now you still be the governor. You understand what I talk so? So this matter now, as we talk so, we get under matter when they for Supreme Court, where they say the lawyer when it come to represent the other side of the APC, say he not supposed follow to come appear as a person when go they defend the other part, say the law, they don't know him. So now that one now there for Supreme Court. So by the time,
one be that? Which lawyer? Which one be that one?
Now that one go for appeal, where the lawyer come, say he won't represent the APC under led by Rotimi Amechi. Now, the judges for appeal court can say, no, you not go feel represent them. Because in the first place, the law not even know you to even recognize, they not even recognize you say you go be party to anybody for this one because your name not there anywhere. And at the same lawyer, now represent this party as at the time where Justice Owogo, they give judgment. You understand? So, so now that one now there for Supreme Court. By the time the Supreme Court go feel established, say, look, oh, you true, you're not supposed to represent. That one will come feel give K-leg to that judgment where Justice Wogo because they not properly represent the party where they feel say don't lose case. So now that matter and NCD, that's why I say it never finish until it finish. And the issue of still the jurisdiction, if the state court get power to entertain the matter in the first place, those are the two matter where still dey ground, where still the hot, where they go still touch light.
Thank you, Robert J. Make we throw this thing, make we understand that from the legal perspective of now, how you go interpret the judgment of this appeal court? Make we hear from Barrister Richard Wokocha.
Well, the faction of APC, where the Minister of Transportation, they lead, bring that appeal against the ruling of Justice Nwogu. When we talk of ruling, we know they talk of judgment.
Okay.
Ruling now waiting happen when parties will get case before court, make application before the court look finish, grant them. If you not like them, if you go on appeal against that application, the case, main case still they go on. And if it appeal, go to the Supreme Court. Now, so that one will go to the Supreme Court, manage go to the Supreme Court. So that appeal, and then one make the Court of Appeal give them ruling to set aside the ruling where the High Court been make when the case been there before the High Court. But as we talk, the case don't finish for the High Court. the High Court don't move from ruling, enter judgment, full judgment. The case don't even go court of appeal, appeal against the judgment where the High Court give. Don't reach court of appeal, and court of appeal don't throw them out as a JAJ talk for not coming on time. So you can't approach the court of appeal, make him make order concerning ruling where the lower court be make when him been they hear the case. Because what they want to be like to struggle to the pluck coconut when nothing there inside. That case don't pass. So this thing where they look for now, nothing there inside, it no exist.
Barrister, if we look at whether, according to the judgment by the appeal court,
Yes.
when talk say it was a pre-election matter and therefore doesn't have to be appealed, you feel really share more light on this?
Well, for pre-election matters, pre-election matter not really means say you know go go on appeal. Like the other way court make now, this last one, Federal High Court, as you know, all the parties don't appeal to Court of Appeal, apart from the party where the team favor. All the other ones will lose, don't go Court of Appeal, and that one fit continue. But pre-election matter get timelines where you supposed to take place. So if they give you judgment, or if they give judgment against you, that time frame where you supposed appeal, now you supposed to appeal. If you appeal outside that time, you don't get out of time. Just like the last one where that same faction been appealed against the judgment of Justice Nwogu. By the time they appeal, time don't pass, stay from when they're supposed to react to that judgment. And the court say, look, nothing there here, you appeal out of time.
But where, okay, you.
So as a pre-election matters get timelines.
Okay,
JJ,
like say get what you want.
Yes, I get what I want hard. You know, say, it get the time where Justice Nwogu give the judgment finish. The faction of APC, where Rotimi Amaechi they lead, they come they shout, say, oh, we supposed to see the judgment, oh. We supposed to see the judgment, oh. We not see the judgment, oh. They say judgment never ready, oh. So I don't know whether they go how all judgment, just that technicality go come follow, so that they no go fit appeal within the period. And at the end of the day, of course, okay, the other court go come and say, oh, the judgment they give us also time, oh, they don't struck them out, oh. Why the court can't they delay the judgment as at that time? Because judgment where you give so, it should say the judgment already. Because I don't see, even though I not be lawyer, I don't see where they will give judgment today. They go still make the copy available to the people.
Barrister, you go agree with this word saying court place more and keep to delay the whole thing based on some kind of interest?
No, I don't think so. If you remember what happened that time, first, the person where the judgment there against, no agree accept say the judgment get paid. I said that wicked court will give judgment. No, nothing. They no accept say that judgment gave meaning. They no accept say that judgment go fit affect them. They feel say they feel proceed without the judgment. So now River State Court give that one. So before they make up their mind, say we suppose appeal against this thing, no time don't pass. Like say they appeal, because you don't need the judgment to appeal, to file notice of appeal. When they file notice of appeal, they don't file appeal. What it remain now to reconcile the records, make them transmit the record, go court of appeal. But that one where you supposed to, if you do on that day where they give the judgment, now to just prepare the notice of appeal, say is there enough to talk, say, will they appeal against the total way where the court they give the judgment, we believe, say, it no correspond with the fact. Full stop, you file them. You don't file appeal. So you don't need the judgment for your hand before you go fit file notice of appeal.
But you know, say, our people now talk, say, Reverend Father not be small picking for church. You get senior lawyers when they follow for the matter. If they really believe, say, okay, maybe, oh, na wicked court, oh, na this, oh. You understand what I talk now? Why it go be say they go come stand for the wicked court? Now it can't be say, now the judgment, when it come out from the same court now, they can't play with. And somebody will not play with Shako. Now when they don't put fire, now you can't decide say you won't play with them. So I know K-Leg still did that thing because they still delay am.
JJ told you just feel say there is again manipulation inside the system.
They shout say see the judgment we never see am they never give us the judgment these people they play some kind magic wey we no know na wetin they shout that time like Kelly. So at the end of the day wish now come gather for night pikin now come die for morning wetin you think say happen.
Barrister like say you get wetin you want to.
Well, maybe they no talk rich here. So you know hear the one when they talk and the one they talk. But what did I hear? Whether they shout every day, write down for newspaper, write down for social media. They say that Wike court give judgment, say it no matter. Even when Supreme Court give ruling on that, they say the academic society no matter. The person will be party chairman under that election where they been do. Talk them. Different people for that place, talk them. Then they write them down. It's there for newspaper, it's there for everywhere. No place where they complain. If you check for newspaper, check for social media, no go say anywhere where they say, we they look for judgment, we no see you.
No, me I hear her. Tupac. I hear her when she the lawyer they shout. I hear her when even the barrister Ebete wey suppose represent before they come bring another person come make go represent wey be the matter when they grant so he too dey shout say they won't get the judgment say they no dey see am. You understand me? So now there the problem come dey when be say they come, it come be like say na techniques they can't take a delay when they be say at the end of the day because if you according to Tupac before he died, he said don't believe everything you read. So some things when you go see for social media,
why would they stick to the book? Now waiting come out.
No, professor they talk say some people for social media, some people for this. Now for social media we hear say they read the CJN house. The same people don't come apologize. So at the end of the day, not be everybody wey wear jeans na big guy man. So not be everything wey dey social media. So everybody dey talk am there. But the one wey me I hear,
Barrister, you get what you want just.
Yes, this argument no go down. You don't go down because we dey talk from different sides.
Different sides.
The truth be say, as I tell you, if you ask any lawyer, you no need to see the judgment to file notice of appeal. Now it make people they fit file appeal the same day when they give judgment.
Thank you.
When the thing never enter their hand.
You don't need to see
the judgment to give notice of appeal.
File appeal. Anytime you file appeal, at least it will be noted that you don't file
the notice
appeal already.
The appeal.
If they delay, now they know. Anyway, we go jump better one small chicken break. We still on top of the matter. My people, as you can see, as the others start to come out smoke, so not go anywhere. They say woman with the rose ball and not the go far because the ball go burn. So stay where you dey. If you go far, you miss. With the show back now. Welcome back again on top. As Ide. We still stand that gidigba for here and we still dey talk the matter when it be say it concern APC, whether they still get hope for Rivers election. That night be waiting with all the chook our eye, they talk. Before I go proceed, I want to let you know, say Pikin, we call him mama, say mama wawa, they use title, they call him papa blind man. That's why we must dey here talk the matter the way it's supposed to be because none of us want to blind. But before we go to proceed, I want to let you know, say, I tell you now before now, say the voice of the masses, now the voice of God. So we go open our phone line so that you will be asked, you go chook your mouth, talk the way the thing self, pinch you for inside your body, how you self, you check the matter. So sharply, our phone number, .and on top of the TV screen. So just walk out, go small in case you know they see from far. Copy them sharply, we'll leave and taste small. Copy them so that you self, you go start to call us now, talk the way you see this matter, we consign APC and the appeal court judgment for inside Rivers State, whether they still get hope. Can I go through the chook our mouth put? And not forget we still there with all our ogbonge guests. We get Barrister Richard Wokocha still there and no other person than Jerry Omachogoa still there. We be JAJ. We still the chook our mouth they put on top of the matter. Meanwhile, as soon as they call, we go they talk and they go. Now, may we even come back again to waiting the #1 citizen of Rivers State even talk. Yesterday, the executive governor of Rivers State, Nyeso Wike, he talked, say the All Progressive Congress Alliance, APC, say they don't lost the political struggle for inside the state due to greed of a political godfather. Now, this one, AJ Naimia, they ask, you think, say, godfatherism na the major setback regarding this very issue?
Yeah, godfatherism, I don't think so.
Why?
I don't think so. There's a, I don't agree, and I share it here. And like I talked before, saying a corporation, I make rice for pot. They also talk and say, when brothers decide to fight and can't kill themselves, now their enemy now go inherit their, take over their inheritance. Now the situation, where we find ourselves now. This one say I not go agree. This one say I not go agree. The key actors for this matter, now Magnus Abe and Shubike Rotimi Amechi. Now, Magnus Abe, when Amechi was speaker, him too there for assembly. When over time, Magnus become a commissioner for information for the same government where Amechi to follow. He can become a SSG. When Amechi.
JJ, not to cut you, I might just collect this call from George, all the way from Buguma. George, shook your mouth on top of the earth.
Yeah, one thing I want to talk this way. As our lawyer there, we talk here. The matter, the time frame, the election matter gets time frame. So if this matter goes to Supreme Court, that time frame don't strike the case come up. Now the thing I want to ask our lawyer talk there.
Thank you, George. George, the stress on the time frame. Anyway, now still the same word now with the talk here. So go ahead.
So at the end of the day, you can become SSG. Then Amechi can be governor. Then they can work together. Then when Amechi can they go, I think in second tenure, he can become senator at the same party. Me, I expect say when this problem can come, okay, my friend, make we lock ourselves for this room until we settle ourselves. Nobody go come out. But this one, they blow for this side. This one, they blow for this side. I not agree. Claude can't hear. So the issue of greed or no greed, so I don't know whether I'm waiting I go tag and but now I not agree. This one say I not agree. This one say I not agree. You know, say dog say fall for me, I fall for you. Now in play take the sweet. But this one now, this one not agree. This one not agree. Now he put us for where we dey now. So when make brothers come fight, enemy come they take their inheritance. So.
Anyway, we'll collect this call from Kelvin all the way from Rumola first before we call her. Kelvin, you came out on top of the earth.
Rumadolo.
Okay, Rumadolo. Okay, Rumadolo. Well done.
Yes, for Rumola Road.
Okay, go on.
I want to advise my brother where they proceed there.
I bet reduce the volume on your TV.
I reduce it. Can they hear me now?
Okay, just reduce it so that I know they make noise.
Okay, reduce the
shit. I want to say, APG for River State, I don't think they can get hope. They don't get hope again for this thing. Because, you know, history of this River State. Within they have Amechi, carry lawyers and go do ye. So it's like a payback that is happening to them now. So I tell you, my brother JJ, make them go back God. May God forgive them. Even though they cannot go the highest court for this one, they can never even have judgment. So may they allow we to finish this in second term. By 2020, they can continue. So JJ, my brother.
Thank you all, Kevin, for
special advisor.
For what you talking to special advisor. Now, Barrister, of course, you know the world, the scenario, everything they play out right from time. You still agree to this very word maybe say our Ogbonge governor talk yesterday. Say now just greed of political godfather.
I go remove greed.
Okay.
I for agree with greed, like saying Tonye Cole and Senator Magnus Abe. They do the fight where each of them no greed. I be say they greedy, no one greed, let go for the other. But Minister of Transportation no they contest election. He no qualified to contest election again for governorship because he don't do it 2 times. And Constitution say when they do it 2 times, you no go fit do them again. Ever. So I agree with the second side of godfatherism. Because a person will know they interested to contest, they insist saying one make person, another person be governor. Now him be saying in one be papa, in one be father, to the person will be son, when one make the person be governor. When that kind of thing happen, then they call godfatherism. Godfatherism now a person will get octopus hand, where they decide what thing they happen, they put who go remove, like that. So that one I agree with them. So that one the major thing will affect APC. Because if not, I believe so them for fit whole meeting agree.
Anyway, maybe we collect this call from Frank all the way from Wokocha. Frank, check your mouth on top of the hot.
Good evening, Ochuko.
Yeah, good evening, Frank.
Our honorable guest in the house, I greet you now.
Well,
I think this matter that is happening, I can boldly say that God really loves River State so much, because I can tell you that, forget the fact that all these people are the same, but I can imagine the killings that would have been happening in River State by now. It's not because of this particular issue. It's God himself that just single-handedly did this favor for River State. Nobody knows who would have died by now. I'm not saying River State politics is the kind of violence, but you can't step the fact away that God has really shown us so much love by making this issue the way it is. So I think even River State at large should be thanking God, because by now, nobody knows what would have happened. We just have very few days to this. Yes, we are having a very peaceful state. So it's just God's grace that we are enjoying this. So let's forget about the other aspects. They are all the same. And we hope that the people that are in seat give us the best. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Frank. I can believe say it is not over until it's over. According to some person, the other God they call that.
We too call God for everything.
Now make we move on first.
Okay.
Make we still jump enter another part when it be like say still cause some of this katakata when we say we still they talk about. Now, one of the major bone of contention are the process we produced on Yeko. Now, it is difficult for APC as a party to do the right thing by giving the other faction the opportunity to partake for inside the delegate election. Now, they ask JAJ.
No, it's not difficult at all. It's not difficult.
Yeah, so why there's the sideline one side, they want one?
It depends on what you mean by sideline. Because they say if you don't know where it start to beat, you're not going to know where it stop.
So now waiting
now the area where I want to go so. You know, say they do the first Congress. They bring date, na national matter. So they bring date, say from so time to so time. Then be World Congress.
Yes.
Then the other one can be local government Congress. The other one can be state Congress. And people when come from the World Congress, everybody now go gather, take elect people when go come for the World Congress. Then from there, the people when they elect now go elect people who go for the local government congress. From there, they'll call pick people who go for state congress. Then national, from there, they go pick people like that from different local government to go national. But two things now happen. Where the other faction can't go court. Say, oh, wait, they shut us out, oh, we buy paper, they not give us, oh, we pay, oh, they not give us, oh, they can say, okay. But before then, they don't go get order. For court, say, from the way things they go, so, it be like, say, they want lock us out, oh, so obey court, look into the matter, court say, okay, make una stop. So, I think a misinterpretation too can't get to come in. So the court is saying that to stop the first one.
Sorry, misinterpretation can't come in.
Of the matter.
Maybe we just collect this call from Chris, all the way from Waterline. Chris, shook your mouth on top as the hot.
At the hot.
Fire down, Chris.
This matter between APCs, the matter don't tire us. I believe that somebody somewhere they fuel those crashes. Somebody will fuel them. Somebody capitalize on the mistake of the in-house of APC to fuel this matter. Now, if I may ask, who is the leader of River State APC? I believe the letter I chose, it was Chibuta. Now, if we don't obey the leader, the rebellious spirit, it is inside you. you must obey the leader. The leader says, this is what people are going to use. If you don't like it, then let's go to the National Working Committee. Abuja, ask them to why. So this problem, they should resolve this matter before it enter nothing. Thank you.
Thank you, Chris. We'll collect another call from Daniel, all the way from Orazi. Daniel, check your mouth on top. As idiot.
As idiot.
Fire down.
Okay, I want to talk about the lawyer, your guest.
Okay.
The man knowing work, JJ they talk as if just when no know what they talk. JJ they give us fact. And they tell us that thing. This man they tell us how the matter waka. APC don't lose totally for River State, they don't lose. No court will carry the matter go. The man the lawyer will be there, don't tell us everything. Make
Daniel
talk with him go make as if because he's not a lawyer.
Daniel. That are your own personal view, and you not bring out any word where you say JAJ talk, where you say go contrary. You just they talk, you just talk. You not even talk anything we connect. Okay, based on this, now make you talk. Say he not talk well. You not talk anything. So well, that's your own view.
Maybe my face not too they look good for him. That's why he decided.
No, JJ.
I suppose he pick from that place where I say they look at from two different sides, from the political side and the legal side.
But you not talk say the political side wrong, but the legal side.
He no talk so too.
Okay, so now make we go ahead waiting we be the talk, the bone of contention, where this whole problem.
So now they can't think say that na their own thinking, no. Say okay, the court say make the first one stop. They can't do another one. But now later, when matter come shele, now they come court say, oh, it be like say they say make they not do anything until they vacate that matter. Oh. So it can't be say everything what they do, they say no one follow. Now there the whole matter they born picking when they grow till now so.
Barrister, you get any little word to talk with regards to this very where this whole kata start from?
Well, I think it starts from the beginning. The first question where you ask about exclusion. Like say with people where they keep record for this country. If you notice, say cases don't dey where court talk say election no they valid because they remove person where supposed they inside.
Okay.
This thing begin with members of a political party buying form. When they reach to collect form after they don't pay, they give them ticket and everything. When they reach to collect form to take participate for the election so that they can elect them as what delegate, then leave them out. Give to only supporters of one side, of one faction. Then those people rush go court. Then don't already do the word Congress before they rush go court. Because then they go to a court, they say, make you make order, make they no use these people where they elect, where they leave us, go elect themselves. Make order, make them no use them, go select the local government delegates and continue to go select state delegates. So that matter, the court hear the matter, say, okay, make nobody do anything again. Make we hear this matter, resolve them before I go continue. As court talks so, then go ahead, do the local government one.
Then do the World Congress 2 times. So
I know that one later. Then don't already. Then don't do local government. The court can't come back. Before they change their mind, go fix another date. But waiting be the order we court make. Then be party for the case. Waiting court tell them. They can not take any other step. They could resolve this thing so that one go do them properly. Then come out by themselves. Say, make court they are wasting time. They like to use that language because now it be the meaning of that thing where they do. If you be party where they before court. They say, make court they are wasting time. Then go fix another date for themselves. Repeat the thing, the World Congress. Repeat local government Congress. Go on, go do state Congress. So right is a court they wasting time. But by the time they go back before court, go appear before court, they open the contact court, say, see what it don't happen. The court say, oh, then go ahead, go to the thing once to make them no do. I hereby nullify all of them.
Sharply, JJ still get will talk better. We go talk better this small break. When we come back, JJ, no worry. You go talk that thing within your mind. Anyway, my people, not go anywhere. We still there on top. I see the odds. The matter said don't start to the odds. So not go anywhere because we need show back now. Welcome back again on top. As Ide Heart, they say instead of full cow to escape, but we cut the tail. Take do cow, take pepper soup. Like I said, that might be the one way APC day now for inside Rivers State. Anyway, that's why the topic still be APC still get hope for Rivers election. That might be the matter with all the chook our mouth put the talks is, and I still your number one Ogbonge TV station with this Wazobia Max TV. Our Ogbonge guests they sit down the house here with us. So they chook our mouth, they talk and not forget, in case you never call us, start to the green us now. May you tell us the way you self you check this matter. We go join that chapter Lisa. I cannot say JJ, you be get what you want talk before bet. Make we just go because time you not really there. As I will give you chance, say you get plenty things you want to. But now a lot of people they always they talk say the will of the people. When it be say they transcend to the sovereignty of the nation. He said they not put them into consideration before they unpick the candidate of the APC during the primaries. Now, how you go react to this? And you think say the judge when they inside the court of Kapi, is they in sync with the will of the people?
The judge not be will of the people, not be people elect judge now to go. To go stay there as judge, may can't decide matter. And so I not think say judge anything concerned with the will of the people. Waiting in there after and I say this thing follow law, it not follow law. Because you know go tell me say let's say for Edo State, when Oshomole come, and they can say, oh, they're not duly elect Osumbo where at that time, even for waiting be this other Ondo State, they kick out Agagu. Bring in Mimiku, say, oh, they're not elected well. Oh. If you look, man, 3-4 judges, now put a week for head. Say, okay, now so it be, now so it be. That time, people already decide, oh, but now them now. So that one not get, now the law that they follow not be about the will of the people. Okay, but I must tell you, based on what Prof be taught before, the problem again, be say, all of us they in hurry because I don't know.
We'll come back to this problem. Okay. I know say our callers they now their money. Maybe we take this call from David all the way from Ogboguru. David, trick your mouth, don't pass the odds.
Yeah, good evening, my good people.
Good evening, David.
Yes. What thing I want to talk for this matter is say any house where people they forgive themselves, now so then they end, and their shame they come outside. Are the APC members, but our people not try the two leaders of the two faction. Me, with what I don't see for this judgment, from the beginning of this judgment, I tell them say we not get hope. Me, I not sure the hope there.
Hope there.
Because these two leaders, they are still fight. They are not yet ready to forgive themselves. So where the hope will come be? So we could just come out our mind for this one, go put our hearts in order for 2019 and 2023. God knows why it be like this.
Thank you, David. Thank you, David. We don't get your opinion on top of this matter. JJ, just land.
Yes. What I want land be say, when that thing happen, say, oh, they lock one side out. It's not good, say, may they explore the internal mechanism within the party before you can take and go out there, go give.
We will come to that one, JAJ. If time permit us, but this very one, I want to ask the law. If one faction of a party goes to court and gets judgment, it's not going to be important say the other faction still get the right to appeal the same judgment, knowing that both cases are pre-election cases.
Why not? Any party where they involve for case will lose the case. Get right to go on appeal.
Nice one. Now, with the federal might now, you think, say, the Supreme Court verdict will allow APC to contest this very election? Now, with the talk and come for if federal put their weight behind them. And if that be, what will be the implication to our judiciary and democracy? Mark's lawyer.
First, I know they are aware, say, appeal don't go Supreme Court yet. I know they are aware, say, appeal from the judgment of Justice Wogu, where Court of Appeal don't rule, say they no file their appeal within time. I'm not sure, say, appeal for that one don't go Supreme Court yet. Waiting go determine whether anybody they participate or not. Now, waiting Court of Appeal go rule for the appeal where they file against, where all the parties file against the judgment of the Federal High Court. And that one will determine whether anybody they enter or not.
But what if federal might go put their power behind them, do one kind, at the end of the day they produce a candidate?
No, you know the federal might to produce candidates.
No. Of course, the Nigeria they will not say power.
No, wait, no, I mean, no matter of law, no matter of law, the Federal High Court don't give judgment. All the parties don't file appeal. Are they aware of that one? All of them don't file appeal.
Because if you listen to JAJ, you still get hope. Say,
no, they get hope now.
With APC go still.
No matter of law, between now and that date, the time where party fit do anything don't pass. In fact, callers they talk and JAJ talk. Time where people will no agree, go agree, don't pass. Time where party go do anything, don't pass long ago. The only thing we go talk now na law. The only court go fit make order, make candidate there.
One more question when I would like to answer. What will be the legal implication of this very judgment? And what will be the chances say this can be resolved legally?
The implication of this judgment be say, waiting Justice Wogu talk na true. Make INEC come out. Waiting Justice Wogu talk na court judgment and na law. Make INEC come out those names. Where Justice Wogu judgment don't come out. Because ordinarily INEC supposed to remove those names after the Justice Wogu judgment. That's why they say they don't see anything where other them make them remove. And waiting the law talk be say where parties contest nomination and court make order. Say make INEC comply with the order. But so that judgment where the court make, INEC suppose immediately remove the names. But if you file appeal, get stay of execution, INEC go wait until appeal they determined. That one no happen. Then file appeal, but they no get stay of execution. So the Federal High Court, waiting in simply judge, he no look at the merit of the case. He no look who they right, who they wrong. Waiting in look, we say, APC don't put in candidate where they follow law put, and the answer na no. So he say make INEC remove the name. Say waiting then talk na true. This court don't order say these candidates they invalid. Those candidates no they valid. Now court of the same power, you no go fit take appeal over the one where the other one give. One na Federal High Court, one na State High Court. Two of them they the same level. So waiting they simply meet and be say other INEC making obey the order of the court. Now the order way he make.
Judge, I see the pop. You get what you want to talk.
The only thing I want to talk be say, as at the time where this matter come for Justice Wogo court, waiting the matter when they before Justice Wogo, now say they not do Congress well. Say, oh, court order been there to stop, oh, say may they not do Congress, so they can't do, oh. Now the matter. Exactly. But the one when you can go enter, say, oh, your candidate, oh, this, oh, Tonye Kolo, this, all of them, they're not there again. Now that one can't fear me.
Yes, that one I fear you. The time they not really there our side. We not go fit talk more. Bet sharp in 15 seconds. What will be the lesson where we say politician and political parties supposed to learn from this old development? Make a first start with JJ before I go end up.
They say when two wise people eat, now bone and they remain for plate. So for me, I think we need to learn to work together as a team and also to explore internal mechanism when problem dey, because it gets somebody when they define politics as a way of resolving conflict that may arise as a result of people living together. So if we not live together, we not go quarrel. They say a person will sleep near fire, we not saying this no. So for me, make people come together to resolve something on their own before they will carry and go out there, come they fight. Somebody else go come and take their inheritance, just like what will happen now. So, but God not go allow happen.
Thank you, Barrister.
At last, JJ don't bring God into the matter. Where is to make that man don't bring? Now, yes, just the critical lesson to take away for us for this country, for waiting to happen now, be say, make we learn to attune ourselves to the law.
Thank you.
Democracy is about giving people opportunity to listen to beautiful ideas and choose the one where they like pass. Now about majority decision, no be about following leadership or wearing power.
Thank you, Wewe. I like this way you take stop on. Say democracy now about listening to people, togetherness, not be about your own strong power. Yes, I not agree. According to JAJ, now share to the tier. Now here we go for end up on top as idiot today. Tomorrow, join us again for another beautiful talk on top as idiot. But before we go discharge, I want to say a big thank you to Barrister Richard Wokocha, will be Associate Professor of Public Law, Rivers State University, and also the Chairman, Nigerian Bar Association, Omoko Branch. Thank you very much for coming through on top as idiot.
Thank you.
I want to say a big thank you to Jerry Omachogunwa, aka JAJ, will be Public Affairs Analyst. Thank you for coming through.
I'm making for no loss, so I agree to now.
Anyway, my name is Ochuko. The only man who say maybe like that for national peace to reign. Una bye-bye.